A rapid radio call alerting Border Patrol agents of possible migrants on the run.
They just saw a vehicle load up with aliens.
They're thinking it might be somebody just calling to get agents out of the area to investigate, and then they'll cross, whether it's people or narcotics.
Agent Marcelina Medina says it's a known tactic traffickers use to try and distract crews. Bogus calls to send agents scrambling and to interfere with efforts to secure the border.
It's kind of spreading already a thin line because we're kind of inundated with these family units that are crossing as well and having to be transported and cared for.
Nearly 93,000 migrants were apprehended trying to cross the border illegally in March, the most in more than a decade.
We're definitely doing the job that we can do with what we have, right? And the need for additional resources is essential.
This is the busiest section of the entire border, here along the Rio Grande River.
Right, there's nothing stopping people from just using this area.
We spent 3 hours with Border Patrol agents, and during that time we saw more than 40 migrants trying to cross over from Mexico into this stretch of South Texas. Families are traveling in higher numbers, partially out of fear that a crackdown on immigration will make it impossible to come to the U.S. in the future.
Voy para 2 meses.
This father from Honduras said it took 2 months to make his. He says he came to find steady work and seek a better life for his son. One mother from El Salvador hopes to meet up with family members already in the U.S. All she knows is that they live in Virginia. As they flee poverty and crime, the Central Americans who embark on this dangerous trip often turn to smuggling operations to get into the country.
It's a cash commodity for them. Every head you see, that's money into their pocket.
The drug cartels and handlers who promise to get them across the border don't offer their services cheap. Migrants scrape together thousands of dollars for a journey that often leaves people sick, dehydrated, and injured.
We have recovered people that have lost their lives inside that river.
It's a multi-thousand-mile journey for these Central American migrant families, and this is where it's going to end, on these roads here in South Texas.
It is a strain on the region and not just one agency.
After Border Patrol agents take the migrants into custody, the next phase begins. They'll head to federal detention centers to apply for asylum or face the possibility of getting deported and sent back home. At the Texas-Mexico border, Margaret Chadbourne, Capital Tonight.